Greetings, humans. I come in peace and with podcasts. Welcome to Podnation Media, home of the KJ&A podcast, The Undiscovered Entrepreneur, Monster Island Film Vault, Cthulhu Jack Presents, and Films and Fermentation. All streaming exclusively on Roku. Business, monsters, whiskey, cinema, chaos. Your ears deserve better. Join Podnation Media before we probe your algorithm.
Films and fermentation, movies and inebriation with films and fermentation, comedy mixed with tasty libation. Films and fermentation with Leo, Batman and Mike.
Yo, hey everybody, welcome back to Films and Fermentation. This is episode 233. Tonight we are looking at movie reboots and remakes, because if there's one thing we have said over and over again, we usually don't like reboots and remakes. So what we're looking at tonight is the worst of the worst movie reboots and remakes, Hollywood's biggest do-over failures. That's right. We are Films and Fermentation, a movie and alcohol podcast, #1 beer and #1 alcohol podcast on Good Pods. I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike.
We're three friends who like to talk shit about movies while getting shit-faced. This week on Films and Fermentation, we dive headfirst into the cinematic recycling bin to uncover the worst movie reboots and remakes Hollywood swore we needed, but we really didn't. From soulless cash grabs to bold reimaginings that forgot what made the original great, we're revisiting films that made audiences ask, who approved this? Expect passionate debates, questionable creative decisions, and at least one remake that feels like it was written by a committee of confused interns. We'll break down why these reboots failed, why they could have done what they could have done differently, and whether any deserve a second chance. So grab a drink and join us as we prove that sometimes the past should stay exactly where it is. Don't forget to drop us an email at filmsandfermentation@gmail.com or visit linktree.com/filmsandfermentation to find all of our social media and podcast links. Become part of the Films and Fermentation family by watching us on the Podnation Media Network on Roku, on Rumble, or on YouTube, or by supporting us at patreon.com. Because we are an independent podcast, which means we are listener supported. So please consider joining our Patreon for as little as $1 a month to receive members only content. That's right. Please give us $1 a month or we're going to have to reboot the podcast.
No!
Go to patreon.com/films and fermentation or buy our merchandise at teespring.com or text us at 904-867-4466. What are
I
you
want
drinking?
Zach Galifianakis to play me on the reboot.
In the reboot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Who's my closest likeness? I guess Brad Pitt.
That makes sense, yeah.
I'm Brad Pitt's fat cousin, Chad Pitt. Let's see here. What are we drinking tonight, gentlemen?
Well,
go ahead.
in
You go
an
first
attempt
this week.
to reboot the beers in my fridge, I kind of have to get rid of the existing. So I'm working my way through the St. Patty's Day variety pack with a Smithwick and a Yards.
Nice. I thought you were going to show us another green and yellow beer, blue and yellow beer or something. Mike, are you drinking another one of your Blind Barrels tastings tonight?
I am. Give me one. Where'd you go? I am from Blind Barrels release number 16, the best of the best. I am doing sample B, which is drum roll. There it goes. Is Casey Jones Totally Eclipse 4-grain Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. It's 100 proof. It's got a bright copper look to it, and then it jumps to a commercial ad. It's right
Sounds
here.
good though. Yeah, nice strong one. I decided to do something a little different tonight. I'm drinking an espresso martini from Loverboy Distillery. It is a 12% alcohol by volume espresso martini wine cocktail. And it says it's 2 drinks per can, but this is a very tiny can. It looks like Andre holding a beer can. Like it's a tiny can, but it says it's 2 drinks per can. So that's what I'm drinking tonight. All right, let's play a little bit of music.
This week in film history with Mike. This week in film history with Mike.
In 1889, George Eastman begins selling Kodak flexible roll film for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, now come on, we have to have film and film and fermentations.
Flexible roll film, which would mean it was good for like, you know, the reel-to-reel kind of stuff, since this is like the birth of the motion picture era.
1906, the first ever animated film recorded on standard picture film was released, named Humorous Phases of Funny Faces, running at 3 minutes long. The silent short was created by British-American film pioneer J. Stuart Blackton.
This had come up before because, again, this is This Week in Film History, so I'm sure we've covered this at some point. And I believe the last time this fact came up, we actually played the 3-minute video on the podcast. Because you can find it. You can find it on YouTube. Humorous phases of funny faces. So you can either watch that on YouTube, or you can go back into our archives and find it where we should.
Probably around April of last year.
Yeah, or the year before, somewhere in the. No, you know what it was? I think it was the year we did the 10 Commandments episode.
I think it was.
So that might have been 2 years ago. Next one, sir.
1926, Alfred Hitchcock releases his first film as director, The Pleasure Garden. In England, the silent drama is made in Germany.
His popularity was so great in the 50s and 60s that it's I forget that he actually began his career as a silent film director.
1927, first long-distance television transmission, an image of Secretary of Commerce Herbert Hoover was sent from Washington, D.C. to New York City by AT&T.
That's the first long-distance TV transmission.
Big picture.
3 states away.
Yes. Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, I guess so.
1931, a Connecticut Yankee film based on the novel by Mark Twain, directed by David Butler, starring Will Rogers, is released.
What is the novel called? Because it's not called The Connecticut Yankee.
Isn't a Connecticut Yankee in Camelot's Court? Oh,
you're close. You were very close. It's a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court.
In King Arthur's Court. Okay. 1932, Grand Hotel, directed by Edmund Golding, and starring Greta Garbo and John Barrymore, premieres in New York. Includes the line, "I Want to Be Alone." Best Picture and Production, 1932.
A old one that I actually have seen, but so long ago that I couldn't tell you anything about it. It's probably a film theory class watch for me.
We're going to jump up a few years now. 1955, yes. Marty, directed by Delbert Mann and starring Ernest Borgnine and Betsy Blair, premieres in New York. Best Picture, 1956.
It was also Best Actor, Ernest Borgnine.
Wow.
For that film. Yep.
1957, feature film adaptation of Reginald Rose's teleplay 12 Angry Men by Sidney Lumet, starring Henry Fonda, Lee J. Cobb, E.G. Marshall, is released in the United States. Released by United Artists.
It's funny. This one comes up in your film facts here. Maybe it's just, I don't think it's a coincidence. Maybe it's because it's a film fact for this week. One of the film accounts that I follow on Instagram posted a scene from this version of 12 Angry Men, and it's Lee J. Cobb giving his like big monologue at the end of the film, and it's like, you know, a master class in acting, and then it's the scene and all. And I was like, oh wow, it is a really good movie, and it's, you know, so I guess it's not a coincidence that it's in your film facts this week. Next one,
I know this one's been on before, but
Mhm.
1973, Paper Moon, film starring Ryan O'Neal and his daughter Tatum O'Neal, directed by Peter Bogdanovich, premieres in Hollywood, California. Tatum O'Neal becomes youngest, age 10, Academy Award winner, supporting actress.
It's one of my favorite film facts that this movie was made as a vehicle for Ryan O'Neal in the hopes of trying to get him an Oscar, because he's never won one, and his daughter beats him for it. 10 years old.
1976, All the President's Men, directed by Alan J. Pakula, based on the nonfiction book by journalists Carl Bernstein and Bob Woodward, detailing the Watergate investigation, starring Dustin Hoffman and Robert Redford, is released.
Excellent movie. Hard rewatch now because it's not it's a slow burn kind of film.
Then it's not the worst crime ever committed by a president.
Not any longer.
Not any longer, no. Next one, sir.
1979, Australian film Mad Max, starring Mel Gibson and directed by George Miller, is released.
I've been hearing a lot about Mad Max and Mel Gibson recently, because one of the other podcasts I listen to who does like a director's filmographies, they've been covering Peter Weir, who did Truman Show and Dead Poet Society and all those, but is Australian, started his career in Australian cinema, worked with a very, very young Mel Gibson on a movie called The Year of Living Dangerously, that I haven't seen, and I really kind of want to see it now, because after listening to the episode on it, it sounds like a movie I would enjoy. Next one, sir.
1983, in front of a live audience of 20 tourists, David Copperfield makes the Statue of Liberty disappear.
I remember watching this on TV, and I'm like, if I saw it in person, maybe I'd be impressed with watching it on TV.
Big mirrors, big fucking,
big fucking mirrors.
I didn't remember seeing this one. I do remember him walking through the Great Wall of China.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
I remember more of the weird stunts that David Blaine did, like sleeping in a block of ice for a week and shit. You ever see? It's not a great movie, but there is some funny shit in it. The fabulous Burt Wonderstone.
Yes, with
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell and Steve Buscemi play kind of like Siegfried and Roy type like magic act, and they're getting overshadowed by Jim Carrey, who is like a David Blaine style performer.
Olivia Wilde's in this too. Yeah,
Olivia Wilde's in it too. But at the end of the film, Jim Carrey gets up on stage and shows everybody he's going to drill a hole in his head, which is like a dumb stunt to do. But he's like, "Trust me, I'm a professional." And then he drills his hole in his head, and they have to walk him off stage because he starts drooling on himself. I don't know. Just made me think of that. Next one, sir.
2009 Star Trek film reboot, directed by J.J. Abrams, starring Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto, premiered in Austin, Texas. Now, I don't know if I'd call this a reboot. I call it like a alternate
universe. Yeah.
I think what they called it technically is like a reimagining.
Yeah,
because it is that sort of like multiverse kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's funny this is coming up tonight because we're talking about reboots. I don't think it's that bad.
No, I thought it was good for what it is. I mean, if you're a purist, yeah, people are going to hate it. But if you like Star Trek, it's Star Trek.
Yeah. It's funny if you look at the because J.J. Abrams also did the Star Wars Force Awakens. You look at his Star Trek and then watch it in comparison to like the original Star Wars films, and it's like, okay, you got a lead actor, you got a lead character being advised by an old wise character. He's on an ice planet where he gets attacked by a monster. It's like all these like there's a big weapon that can destroy a whole planet, and it's like all these comparisons to the original Star Wars.
Yeah.
Next one, sir.
2012, The Avengers, directed by Joss Whedon and starring Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Mark Ruffalo, and Jeremy Renner, premieres in Los Angeles, California.
This is a reboot of the Avengers with Ray Fiennes and Uma Thurman, correct?
No.
It's Sean Connery.
No.
Next one, sir.
Now, this next one, I can't believe it's been 4 years already.
Time flies when you slap people in the face live on TV.
2022, U.S. Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences banned Will Smith from attending the Oscars for 10 years after he slaps host Chris Rock on stage during the 2022 ceremony. Like, has it really been fucking 4 years?
4 years since it happened. That means he still has 6 years before he can return to the Oscars. The best part of that was he slaps Chris Rock on the face live on TV and then wins the Oscar a half hour later for Best Actor. And gives this, like, speech about how appreciative he is. It's like, you just slapped Chris Rock in the face a half hour ago, dude.
Keep my wife up. They about to fucking mouth.
Chris Rock did a stand-up special like a year later. And the first joke he opens with, he goes, "People ask me all the time, when Will Smith smack you in the face on live TV, did it hurt?" He's like, "Yeah, it hurt, motherfucker. He lied. He smacked me in the face." All right, so that was our film history, and we only have one beer news story tonight, but that's okay. We're still going to play the song.
Kevin's here, he's here for beer. He's got news, it's beer with Kevin.
Okay, well, our friend Mike has just recently returned from his pilgrimage to Disney World. And when I looked up beer news, I saw this one standing out, so I figured I'd click on it. It's rather lengthy, so there's a lot of skipping that's going to take place. Drinking beers around the world, a beer-focused guide to Epcot. Known as Walt Disney World's resort's drinking capital, Epcot is full of ways to drink your way around the world. But for National Beer Day, which was April 7th, 2 days ago, we wanted to celebrate the craft of the brew with the guide to every single beer you can order in Epcot, which is why this is going to be very much abridged.
Yeah. I'm looking through the list of beers and trying to see how many I've actually had without visiting Epcot.
As a note, since you can get several of these common drafts like Bud or Stella or Trois around the parks at Disney World, we aren't including typical offerings in this list or festival-centered limited time options. We also didn't include they also did include non-alcoholic beers as well.
Wow.
And for those who are unfamiliar with Epcot, there's a whole world showcase that has several, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 different worlds within the World Showcase. And then there's the World Celebration, the World Discovery, and the World Nature, which I'm unfamiliar with because the last time I was there was 2001.
That's the front of the park where, Future World used to be. That's what they've changed that all to.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So just going through this, I'm going into American Adventure. Let's pick 3. There's Three Daughters Brewing Beach Blonde Ale out of St. Petersburg, Florida. There is Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale out of Lexington. And then Orange Blossom Brewing Orange Blossom Pilsner out of Orlando.
So it's a Dogfish Head.
There is a Dogfish Head one there, yes.
And usually they have a lot of Sam Adams, to tell you the truth.
They do, yeah. I've had all of these except for the Golden Road Brewing Mango.
I thought, isn't that Mango Cart?
It's mango
I guess-
car. Yeah,
okay.
mango car wheat ale. I've never had that one.
Oh, it's delicious. It's one of my favorites. It's a go-to. I'm jumping down to Canada. I'm only going to focus on the La Fin du Monde draft, which is a triple style golden ale with a mildly hoppy palate and notes of grains, fruits, and spice, followed with a smooth, dry finish. A perfect balance of sugar, acidity, bitterness, spice, and alcohol.
Yeah, all the other ones in Canada are fairly popular beers.
Yeah.
That I'm sure
Moosehead,
everybody's had.
Molson, Labatt, yeah.
Yeah.
In China, there's the Dragon Blossom Draft, and yeah, the Lucky Foo Pale Ale. Those are the two I'm going to focus on here. And I'm sorry,
I've had Tsingtao.
Tsingtao.
Tsingtao is a Chinese beer. I've had that. It's pretty good. It's a light, like almost clear beer, like sort of like a Heineken or like a Beck's or something like that.
Like Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah, the Crystal Pepsi of beers. Yeah.
In France, there is
Wine.
Barry Kronosberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's honestly that's it. In all of France, it's the same beer.
France
Yeah.
is mostly
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah.
They have that. They have what they have. They made with Cointreau and something else, but it's a orange slushy. That's where everybody goes for the orange slushy.
Champagne.
Yeah. Well, no. Champagne's on the other one. The orange just has Cointreau and something else.
Moving on to Germany, guys, you're going to be surprised, but there's quite a few here.
Yeah.
I'm only going to tackle 3.
And I probably
You'll
had
be surprised.
We have the Bitburger Premium Pilsner, which is a classic German lager beer with a crystal clear, straw-colored hue, and a fine balance between pronounced flavor and light-bodied elegance, with mild fruitiness and freshness supported by gentle sweet malt notes. This yields to a crisp hop tone and a harmonious finish.
Hey, I should not did a must try beer this week. I just did this episode right here.
No, you could have just this, man. Like I'm looking. It's funny. As long as the beer list is for Germany, Bitburger is the only one I've had.
Really?
We're going to do Strasshofhafer, grapefruit Hefeweizen,
Yes.
a unique combination of sparkling.
Incorporated.
We're gonna do it.
We're going to do it. A unique combination of sparkling smooth Hefeweizen with grapefruit juice, refreshing, well-rounded taste with tangy character and hints of sweetness that is pleasing to the palate. The world's first unfiltered grapefruit Hefeweizen mix.
Very good. Very refreshing. And a hot
And the last one from Germany I'm going to tackle is the Warsteiner Dunkel. A classic German-style dark Pilsner that has a deep chestnut brown hue with a smooth, toasty malt flavor and mocha aromas.
I've had all three of
I've had Dunkels before, but I don't know if I've had the Warsteiner Dunkel. So
Into Italy we go. There's really only one I want to tackle here: the Cipriani Carciofo.
So I'm gonna as the resident Italian in the room.
Go for it.
Italy is not known for beer.
No.
No.
This is more of a wine country as well. Like I've had Peroni because that's like the Budweiser of Italy.
Mhm.
I've never had Cipriani Carciofo. It's an
Is
artichoke beer. I don't know what artichoke beer means, and I don't think I want artichoke in my beer.
It's the only beer in the world with artichoke. Or in the U.S., did it say?
U.S.
In the U.S.
And Menapria Ambrata and Menapria Bionda. I haven't had any of those. Now, Bionda means white. So there's a white beer, and Ambrata is like amber. So it's an amber ale and a white ale.
As we move into Japan, we are limited to the Kirin series of beers. We have Kirin Ikeban, we have Kirin Frozen, Kirin Light, Kirin Draft, Kirin and Sapporo draft beer.
The Ikeban's very good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
I've
like
never had that.
Like a rice beer, kind of like their rice wine is sake.
I don't know if it's actually a rice beer. No, but Japan, I don't even know what I'm drinking half the time.
Oh, but they do have one. I'm sorry, I jumped the gun too much. They do have others. They have a Kashi Hikari rice beer. That's $20 a pour.
That's right.
Wow.
I haven't
Okay.
got that one.
And the Shiki Sai seasonal draft, $15 a pour.
I've had Sapporo before, but I don't think I've had any of the other ones.
As we move into Mexico, we have a Hercules, which is a lager maize craft beer made with Mexican corn.
Hercules.
Hercules.
No, usually there I'm getting a margarita. So
Yeah, right. Or tequila shot.
Into Morocco we go, and I think this is the entrance into the World Showcase.
No, it's not. No.
Oh no, Morocco's not the entrance. Oh, my bad.
You got Canada on one side, you got Mexico on the other. The entrance.
Oh, okay. Anyway, they don't have much to report. They have Mediterranean beer and a Moroccan blonde ale. And then there's Norway. Their beer list, they have an Einstock white ale, a Cornol Norwegian farmhouse ale draft,
That one's good.
and a Breckenridge Brewery vanilla porter.
I like
And a
that.
Heineken non-alcoholic. Why would you even list that on your beer list?
You got those people that like beer but not allowed to drink it anymore.
They also have Nordic draft beers, which are Juniper Pilsner, Cornol Farmhouse Ale, and Norsk. Oh God, Jordbær Creme Strawberry Cream Ale.
You gotta give it that Norwegian like lilt to it. You gotta go like Jordbær.
You're good. We go into the United Kingdom.
I definitely got all of these.
Imperial Sampler, which is Sullivan's Malting Irish Ale, Harp's Lager, which I'm drinking tonight, Old Speckled Hen, English Pale Ale, and Guinness, which is still in my fridge.
I've had the speckle.
Mm-hmm.
I've had all of these.
Yeah. I don't think, let's see, World Celebration.
I got in the UK, you also have a beer cart.
Oh, yeah. And that's about it. Let's say, will you be celebrating National Beer Day at Epcot this year? Let us know on the social media. So, anyway,
you get to like things like the Space Restaurant. It's Blue Moon and Sierra Nevada and like all like normal shit.
So speaking of National Beer Day, I found out this morning that today is National Gin and Tonic. Leo, you're drinking the wrong shit.
I know. I know. Should be drinking a Gin Richard.
I don't
think we need to do the field trips anymore. We just go to Epcot and just drink our way around the park. Man. I have some movie updates tonight that don't involve death.
Yes, it does. One last
Movie updates with Leo. Movie updates with Leo. Movie updates with Leo. Movie updates Leo.
Yes, Mike, it does say kill in that title, but I'm not talking about the death of anybody real. So we have a couple of premieres this week. The Boys final season 5, just premiered on Amazon Prime. I watched the first episode. It's as batshit crazy as it's ever been. So, Kev, you watched The Boys, right?
I do, but I haven't started the new season yet.
So you thought the guy that shrinks and goes inside of his boyfriend and then blows up was weird?
Mm-hmm.
Wait till you meet the worm.
Oh no!
And the guy with the giant dick that he uses like a whip is back this season.
Mm-hmm.
It's craziness, man. Daredevil season 2, or as it's actually called, Daredevil Born Again. Season 2. Because it's technically like season 5 if you go back to the other Daredevil show. That is just premiered on Disney Plus and Hulu. I have not began that yet. I will definitely be getting to that probably this weekend.
I give it 2 thumbs up already.
Yes. I just found out about this today, and normally I'm like, do we need a Lord of the Flies series on Netflix? But then I saw the trailer. It looked really good. It's a 4-part miniseries written by Stephen Graham, who was the writer and star of Adolescence. So that has me intrigued because Adolescence was amazing, and I think he could do a good job with Lord of the Flies. And then I saw the trailer today for Punisher: One Last Kill, which is a Punisher movie exclusive to Disney Plus and Hulu. And it looks pretty intense. And John Bernthal, who plays the Punisher, he wrote it. Yes, he is very possessive of the Punisher character because he said it's his favorite comic character, and he's very proud to be the Punisher on Disney. So he's one of the co-writers of this film as well, because he wants to make sure it's true to the character,
nice.
Which is cool. So that's mine. So a must-try craft tonight.
Yes, at least this is short considering we already had this tonight.
Yeah.
Bateman XXXB is a strong English bitter, 4.8 ABV from George Bateman and Sons, named using the old X system that indicated beer strength, brewed with traditional methods and ingredients like Morris, Otter, pale malt, crystal malt, wheat malt, and wheat syrup. It features Challenger and Golding hops for firm bitterness. The beer is complex and full-bodied, with a rich biscuity malt character, fruity notes, and peppery, earthy hops, finishing along with a balanced bittersweet flavor and hints of banana.
Interesting little catch at the end there. Hints of banana.
This is out of England.
What's that one you like, Kev? Is it Golden Monkey?
It's a Golden Monkey. Yeah, knocked me on my butt.
Yeah, from Victory, which is also has a little banana flavor to it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a short break, and then we'll be back our main segment on the worst movie reboot. There's 100 proof. Man drinks 100 proof whiskey and then wonders why it's strong.
Oh, I'm just saying it's strong. I'm like, wow.
Next week on Beer News with Kevin. So,
water is wet.
Yes. I finished the Loverboy Espresso Martini, which was 12% alcohol by volume, in the can that makes my hand look like Andre the Giant's. It claimed to be 2 drinks in 1 can, but I finished it pretty quickly. So I'm drinking another Espresso Martini, but I don't have any more of the Loverboy. So I'm drinking Cutwater Espresso Martini, which is a even smaller can, but for some reason is 13% alcohol by volume. So this is the can comparison. But apparently this can will knock me on my ass harder. So
hey.
I actually think this one tastes better than the first one I had too. So the first one I had was a espresso martini wine cocktail. This one is a espresso martini vodka cocktail. So I'm assuming that's why it's a small can,
and that's why it's 180 more.
Yeah. So tonight our main segment is the worst movie reboots and remakes. So we didn't do our own list for this. Instead, we are using a ranker.com list called the worst movie remakes ever. So what we are going to do, we've done this before with the ranker list, is we're going to go through some of the movies that are on here, and we're going to do some up and down voting on them and see if we can change their position on the charts here. I've already did my voting earlier so that Kevin and Mike can do their voting tonight, and I can refresh the page and see if anything changes. So we're going to start right at the number 1 ranking here and work our way down the list. And we're not going to do the whole list because the whole list goes on forever. So we're just going to kind of stop, when we feel like it. But the first one on the list here is the Fantastic Four reboots. And now there have been multiple Fantastic Four reboots. The ones with Jessica Alba and Michael Chiklis and Chris Evans are technically reboots because there's one that was made in the 90s. by
Nobody
Roger
knows.
Corman
No one counts that one.
that you can pretty much only get on like DVD at like comic conventions.
Not even the actors who were in that count that one.
But this reboot is the one that came out in, what year did this come out? It doesn't say on the
2015.
2015. Here it is. 2015. Josh Trank directed film. Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, Kate Mara, and Jamie Bell. Fantastic Four. I have not seen this one. I have read
You
enough.
did not miss anything.
I had read enough bad reviews about it.
Yeah.
Even the
None of the
actors-
characters had any depth.
Yeah. It was one of those things where it was at the time where like Sony, I believe it was Sony, would have lost the rights if they didn't make a movie. So it was kind of like one of those quick, let's make a movie,
Mhm.
retain the rights kind of things.
Pretty much.
Fortunately, it didn't hurt like Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan's careers any. But yeah, I mean, the only thing I remember I've seen of this is the final scene where it's Mr. Fantastic, who's played by Miles Teller, and Jamie Bell, who plays the Thing, standing on like a balcony talking to each other, and he's like, they haven't thought of their like superhero group name yet, and for some reason the Thing says like Fantastic or something like that, and he goes, "That's it," and then it cuts to black.
Mhm.
It's like,
Boy.
I gave it an upvote for worst just for that reason. I didn't even say it. So what are you guys doing?
Oh, I agreed. That's probably the worst reboot I've ever seen.
So for these, if you think it's a terrible reboot, you want to hit the up arrow to try to get it higher on the list. Number 2 is a remake. I forgot this got remade. 2018 remake of Overboard. The Overboard was the film from the 80s with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
Can I say something that I've seen the original Overboard?
Mhm.
It was okay.
Yeah, like it.
But why would it be a reboot?
Like, if you're going to make a reboot of it, the reboot should be better than the original.
You would hope.
If the original wasn't that great.
And I believe they gender swapped the roles in this one. So Anna Faris is the working class individual.
She's the Kurt Russell.
And Genio Derbez is the hoity-toity spoiled guy.
He's the Kurt Goldie Hawn character. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw the original Overboard as well, Mike, when I was younger, when it around when it first came out, and I remember thinking like, okay, it was kind of funny, but it wasn't like groundbreaking or anything. It was like, I think it was
good for the time. It was good for 1980s, you know.
It was
And
one of those movies that did it on HBO like every other week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was always all the time.
I think it's around the time that Russell and Hawn got married as well.
Yeah.
And so I think this was like, oh, they're married now. Let's create a vehicle for them, to begin together.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, I didn't see this one. I didn't vote on it either way because I really couldn't tell you if it's bad or not. But I feel like
I hadn't seen it, so I can't vote on it.
Yeah,
if you're going to make a remake of a movie that wasn't that great to begin with, the new version should be better.
Yeah.
Next is Annie, the Jamie Foxx version.
I'm going to say I didn't see it, but I'm going to call it bad and go up because the original was so good.
The original's amazing. I did see this one. It's not bad. I mean, it wasn't really necessary. I'm not even going to say it was bad because there's a lot of people complain about the race swapping of characters and shit. Like, I don't care about that. It was made for modern times anyway. But I just don't feel like a movie. Sometimes movies just don't need to be remade. Like you said, the first Annie was a great film.
Yeah, and you're never going to replace Carol Burnett.
Yeah, and they replaced Carol Burnett with Cameron Diaz in this film, which not comparable. I'm sorry.
Close.
Yeah, no offense to Cameron Diaz, she's not Carol Burnett. And like it's hard. Like the original film, like you had aside from Carol Burnett, you had Albert Finney playing Daddy Warbucks, an amazing actor. Again, nothing against Jamie Foxx, but I don't think Jamie Foxx is old enough to play the Daddy Warbucks character.
You need to get the guy that's playing, Kingpin to play that.
D'Onofrio. Yeah. You don't want your Daddy Warbucks to be fucking terrifying either.
Come in here and sing a song for FDR.
Yeah. The sun will come out
tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar comes out tomorrow.
If you're gonna do a remake of Annie and Ray Swap, and you want somebody to play Daddy Warbucks, I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, Denzel would be a good one for me to play that, but I don't know if Denzel can sing, and it does require some singing talent. Let's see. Oh God, yeah, I definitely gave an upvote on this fucker.
The Mummy, hell yeah.
The Mummy with Tom Cruise.
Come on. I like the third movie of the original Mummy series better than that one.
The one that was so bad that Rachel Weisz was like, "I'm out."
Yeah, that one.
They got Maria Bello to play the role instead. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one either, and I rewatched that one over the Tom Cruise.
And this one seemed like it was a uncharted version of the Mummy.
Until Tom Cruise got a hold of it.
Yeah, that's the thing is it was designed to be the film that was going to start the Dark Universe, and it was supposed to focus more on the Mummy myth and the introduction of Russell Crowe as Jekyll and Hyde at the end, but Tom Cruise got signed on and decided it needed to be more like Mission Impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where it went wrong. So I gave an upvote on that one. So right now it's at 4. I'm going to refresh it and see if anything changes. It's still at 4. Number 5 on the worst list is Footloose with Juliana Hough and Dennis Quaid.
Again, another. Why would you want to remake Footloose?
Like Footloose is awesome. The first Footloose is awesome.
Yeah, but
there's a reason why we don't play 6 Degrees of Kenny Warmont.
I didn't even bother reading his name because I didn't even know who the hell he is. Like, I know Juliana Hough from Dancing with the Stars.
If you don't got the logins, you can't reboot the film. You just can't. You can't do it.
No, I agree.
Yeah, and this I didn't see this one either. It's a weird thing about some of these reboots and remakes too is like I just don't want to see them because the originals were either really great or I have fond memories of the originals or something. So Footloose right now is at number 5. Number 6, The Honeymooners with Cedric the Entertainer. Again,
movie.
It was a movie. That's the thing too. It's like it's a reboot. So like this came out in 2005. This is still the era when there was a lot of movies being made on old TV shows.
You're right.
So you had prior to that, you had the Addams Family, and you had whatever. But like, yeah. So like, they decide, we're gonna do a movie version of The Honeymooners. We're gonna race swap it. Again, I don't care as long as the movie is funny and pays credit to the original. It's not funny. And it's not like the original took place in one apartment every episode. It very rarely left the apartment. The movie's on the bus with Ralph Cramden, and it's here with Ralph Cramden, and it's like no, like The Honeymooners was this one apartment because it was a half-hour TV show about this tumultuous relationship between this early 50s couple, and that's why it worked. Plus, because it's 2005, they had to tone down the domestic abuse comedy.
I'm looking. I'm like, in what universe does Gabrielle Union go after Cedric the Entertainer?
Yeah, it was hard enough. It was hard enough believing that Ralph Cramden could land the woman he had. And he had Mike Epps playing the Ed Norton character, which was just he's a stand-up comedian. He's not really an actor, and it didn't really.
Right.
I didn't vote it either way. I kind of feel like at 6, it's kind of where it should be. Number 7 is The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith. I definitely upvoted this one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is a reimagine as well. Because it's not exactly the same movie, but he can't act for shit.
Yeah, like I feel like it's a vehicle where it's like, okay, they were started trying to cram Jaden Smith down your throat just because it was Will Smith's son.
Yeah.
Nothing against Jackie Chan. He's excellent in the film. Because it's Jackie Chan. But it's like, yeah, it was. They made another one recently too that I don't know if it went straight to Netflix or if it actually had a theatrical run. It was called Karate Kid, like Legacy or something like that, and it featured Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan playing their characters from the two different Karate Kid franchises, and they were mentoring a young kid.
They didn't learn their lesson when they had the next Karate Kid
with Hilary Swank. Yeah,
'cause that was terrible too.
Next Karate Kid. Yeah, I upvoted this one because I love Jackie Chan, but this movie is not great.
No,
and he's also like a little kid. Like he's not like the thing that made
Ralph Macchio was 50 when he made the Karate Kid.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio was 52 playing an 18-year-old, but you you related to him anyway. Ever see that brisk iced tea commercial where they used to do like the stop motion animation?
Mm-hmm.
And this one was Bruce Lee, and he's drinking the brisk iced tea, and Ralph Macchio comes in the room with Pat Morita, and he's like, Karate Kid? And he goes, Karate Kid? I'm 37.
No, the only brisk iced tea commercial I remember is the Rocky one.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Who keeps ringing that bell? I can't concentrate.
Number 8, Psycho.
Oh, have to upload it just because, come on.
Yeah, honestly, I might move this all the way up to number 1 above Fantastic Four. Well, and it's word for word, scene from scene, shot from shot, directly lifted. It's like it's not a reboot. You just refilmed it with modern actors. You could have dubbed the voices. There was no differentiation.
The only differentiation was that it's in color.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, like you said, and I think we've talked about this before. Like it's shot for shot remake. Like if you're going to do a remake or a reboot, as much as I hate when they try to change it up a little bit, you should try to change it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like Vince Vaughn. I love Vince Vaughn as a comedic actor. He is not Norman Bates.
Mm-mm.
Anne Heche plays the Janet Leigh character. She is okay in it, but she's not. I didn't think she was as big a star to get the reaction that the original Psycho got when Janet Leigh gets killed within 20 minutes. She was a major star
anyway, so you're not going to get that reaction anyhow because everybody knows it's going to happen.
Exactly. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like if you've seen the original, it's coming. And like in the original one, like Janet Leigh was a major star at the time, and she had top billing on the film. So people went in there thinking she was going to be the hero of it, and then when she dies, like 10, 15 minutes into it, it was a major shock.
It's kind of like killing Sean Bean at the end of the first season of Game of Thrones. What the fuck?
It's more surprising when Sean Bean makes it to the end of the film.
He was like the only star they had.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. So yeah, I voted this one up too. Like you said, Kev, if I could get this one up to number 1, I would.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is one of the worst. And I like Gus Van Sant. He's a good director. He did Good Will Hunting. This was not a good idea. Neither was number 9, Arthur, with Russell Brand.
You can't remake Arthur. I mean,
he was writing the English comedy guy of the time, so they were just trying to put him in where they could, and they're like, "Hey, he's the new Dudley Moore." It's like,
well, he was
even the old Dudley Moore wasn't the new Dudley Moore.
He was coming off Forgetting Sarah Marshall,
which is this first movie, and he stole a lot of that film because he was really funny in that. And then they did Get Him to the Greek, which was like his first starring vehicle,
right?
Which did fairly well. And then they hit us with this, and it's like, no, man, like, don't do it.
Well,
even got poor Helen Mirren in this film.
I mean, and sometimes you start throwing an actor at you like that so many times, people just get tired of him.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys remember that in 2015 there was a Point Break remake?
No.
Yes.
Number 10, Point Break. Here's what they did wrong with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from the fact that they remade it, they tried to make it gritty and like a gritty, dark, like crime drama. Whereas Point Break with Keanu Reeves knew exactly what it was. And,
It was
and played up the meta aspect of it.
It was Utah. Give me 2.
Yeah. It was getting angry at the end and firing the gun into the sky while screaming.
Yes.
It was Keanu going, I am an FBI agent.
And it was, did Bodie really die, or did he have to make the surf?
It's the presidential masks that they're robbing the banks. Like, it knew what it was. And this reboot tried to be like gritty and kind of tried to be more like The Departed than Point Break, and it just didn't work. I have not seen this version of Robin Hood at number 11.
No, the last one I want to say I've seen was Russell
Crowe one.
Yeah,
it was
probably.
Russell Crowe and Kate Blanchett.
Yep.
I saw that one. I saw the Russell Crowe one in the theater. Because it was Russell Crowe and it was what's his face, the director,
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott, and I'm like, oh, it's got to be. It was boring as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so boring.
Well, you would have to say that almost every Robin Hood made since Errol Flynn is a remake.
Yeah, well,
I mean, pretty much, yeah. I mean, and the Errol Flynn one is based on a series of books.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make a remake, it's got to stand out. It's got to be different. Why I love the Kevin Costner one so much. It's batshit crazy, but at least it did something different.
Hey, you made it.
You made it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
10-15, you 10-20. Bring a friend.
Bring a friend. I mean, that's what it was. That Alan Rickman made that movie so great. The one with Russell Crowe. Here's the other thing I remember about the one with Russell Crowe. It's at the point in Russell Crowe's career where he was beginning to become fat Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
And so he was like fat Robin Hood. Yeah, I remember this one with Taron Egerton and Jamie Foxx. I remember this one coming out, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I think they tried to do a remake of the Kevin Costner version of Robin Hood because Jamie Foxx is playing a Morgan Freeman type character.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
At you,
yeah. No, yeah, if you're going to do a remake of Robin Hood,
Men in Tights.
Fucking awesome reboot.
Did you say, hey, Blinken, or did you say, Abe Lincoln?
What's the evil witch that Tracy Ullman plays? Her name is Latrine, and she's what she say? She goes, "Yeah, we actually changed it. It used to be shit house."
Good change. Good change.
I have a mole.
Good to be the king. Oh yeah, that's a good reboot. not this one. Apparently in 2015 there was a Poltergeist remake with Sam Rockwell. I had no idea this existed.
Neither did I.
I'm
curious.
Yeah, I'm curious about it because I like Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, and I love the original Poltergeist.
Same. And I'm kind of curious, but I mean, if it's on a list of bad reboots, I'm also worried about it. But I might have to check that one out. 13 is Bewitched with Nicole Kidman and Will Ferrell.
Yeah, we're gonna jump that one up just because.
And Mike's gonna jump it up just because he hates Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
I'm gonna jump it up because I actually saw it. And it's weird because it's not a remake of the show. It's hard to explain. Like, the movie is about a studio trying to do a reboot of Bewitched as a series. Will Ferrell is starring in that series. They hire Nicole Kidman to play the Samantha role, unbeknownst to them that she is an actual witch. So it's kind of like a meta play within a play kind of thing.
I like how it says it's also ranked number 2 on the movies that were totally ruined by the main couple's lack of chemistry.
Oh, yeah, they have zero chemistry. I don't imagine Will Ferrell and Nicole Kidman together.
No. But then again, I thought the same thing of Will Ferrell and Eva.
Eva Mendes and
Eva Mendes, yeah.
other guys.
Eva Mendes, yeah.
They are great together. They're great together because the joke is about their marriage. Like the joke is that he is married to this smoke show.
No,
And
seriously,
treats her like she's a bag of shit. I mean, that's the joke of it, and it works because that's the joke. It's kind of like when Adam Sandler always ends up with a hot girl in all of his movies, and it's like, how did this ugly chud land fucking Salma Hayek? He makes a joke about it in Grown Ups too. He's like, how do you think I landed a smoke show like your mom? And he talks about how he does it. Kevin's going to vote this one down because he loves the Nicolas Cage Wicker Man.
The bees, not the bees.
Not the bees. Honestly, that's the only thing I remember from this film.
Also,
Not
right,
bees.
number one on serious movies with heavy reputations that are accidentally hilarious.
Have either of you seen the original Wicker Man from the 70s?
Yes.
No.
Fucking scary.
Yes.
That's a scary, creepy fucking movie. This one is Nicolas Cage screaming about CGI bees. Yeah, I didn't vote this one either way, just because I'm fond of it just for the weirdness of it.
I hadn't seen it, so I'm not going to vote either way.
I voted it up.
I mean, you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything either way, Mike. So. Number 15, What Men Want with Taraji P. Henson. This is a remake of What Women Want, the Mel Gibson film from earlier in the 2000s. Again,
I didn't like that movie. What Women Want?
I like the Mel Gibson one. I actually kind of like that one a little bit. I thought it was funny. I don't know why you would waste your powers on Helen Hunt, but otherwise, I thought it was pretty funny. This one, I saw this one. I like Taraji P. Henson a lot. I think she's a good actress, and I enjoy a lot of the stuff that she's in. And I was like, okay, you want to race swap it, fine. You want to gender swap it, fine. Again, I don't care. It was boring. It wasn't really funny. Like that's the thing. Was like it just didn't keep my attention.
I don't think Tracy Morgan's funny to begin with, either.
I actually think he's kind of funny, and I'm curious. He's in a new TV show with Daniel Radcliffe of all people.
Yeah, he's an ex-football player that's reliving his,
like I want to watch it just to see Harry Potter interact with Tracy Morgan. But this one was just boring. So, Swept Away.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it says it's I don't even know what the original one is. So this is the Guy Ritchie films.
1974.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I don't even know the 1974 film.
Yeah, and it's got Madonna in it. So
it's a Guy Ritchie film, which is weird. Jacob's Ladder. Again, Jacob's Ladder from the 90s.
Was so good.
Such a good Kev. I think you did Jacob Ladder as a movie the time for
Yeah.
And like the original one with Tim Robbins and Danny Aiello is so creepy. Such a creepy, like terrifying film. Really well done. This one did not need to be made.
Number 3 on 14 remakes that completely missed the point of the original movie.
Exactly. Like it kind of like, yeah, it doesn't like the first one is he was dead the whole time or he was dying, and everything he died in Vietnam, and everything he was seeing was kind of like a vision of things that didn't really happen. Yeah, this one kind of changes everything. Charlie's Angels reboot, which itself is a reboot of. So this is a reboot of the Charlie's Angels films with Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu, which itself was a reboot of the series with Farrah Fawcett and.
Yeah.
I have not seen this one either. I heard it wasn't too bad, but I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the ones with Cameron Diaz and all anyway. So
yeah, neither was I.
No.
Let's see. So we are at number 19, Taxi, with Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, that's a thing you really want to see.
I looked at something like, this is a remake? I had no idea. Like, what's the... So I looked it up. The original film was a French comedy of the same name. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Do you count that because it's a remake of a foreign film? Like, you know? Again, it's also Jimmy Fallon trying to be an actor, which doesn't really work.
No.
Number 20 is Fame.
The original Fame, had a whole television series to come off of that.
I know, and I was gonna say, like, the original movie is considered a classic, and the series was really good, and it lasted for a few seasons. I forgot they did a remake of it. This came out in 2009. I'm looking at it; it looks almost like it was like a reverse race swap. They put white actors in instead of the other way around. Wendy, number 21. This is a Peter Pan remake.
Oh,
this came out during the pandemic. I don't really know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Children of the Corn, number 22 from 2009.
I'm sorry, you cannot remake Children of the Corn. Period.
Children of the Corn, the original, is really fucking creepy. This one was not. This one kind of missed. This one could be on that list, Mike, that you just pointed out earlier about movies that missed the mark.
Yeah, and I have a soft spot for Children of the Corn, the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 3 was filmed where I grew up.
Okay.
High school, and some of the kids at the school with were the background kids. So
that's cool.
I
mean, no, but I mean, like, as far as like the original is so creepy.
Good, yeah.
Number 23, Total Recall.
As much as you love Kate Beckinsale,
I love Kate Beckinsale. I even like Colin Farrell as an actor. I think he's a really good actor. This movie's terrible, so bad. I saw it only because Kate Beckinsale's in it.
And I know I'm going to do Arnold.
I don't want them to ever remake an Arnold movie.
It was missing an essential scene.
Yeah, it was missing Being on Mars.
Get your ass to Mars.
They shoehorned a three-titted lady into it for no reason. Like, why is she there? The reason they had her on Mars is because she was a mutant. There was no reason for her to be on Earth. So bad. And Kate Beckinsale's character was a combination of Sharon Stone and Michael Ironside. Like, she was the Sharon Stone character married to the Colin Farrell character when she was undercover, but then after the cover was blown, she becomes the Michael Ironside character hunting him down. It was like, it's so weird. It's like that, and then I think RoboCop's on here too somewhere. Yeah, RoboCop's number 25.
We're coming to it soon.
Yeah, number 24 is Ben-Hur.
I didn't see it, but I can understand since it's so far. The other one's so old, even though it's a classic. I can see remaking it for today's audience.
Yeah, I can see remaking it too, but if you're going to do it, make it good.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I don't know.
It's kind of boring. I mean, the original one is considered a classic. I'm not a big fan of the original one because it is a very long film.
Well, Charlton Heston likes to do films.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Charlton Heston fan either, other than like Planet of the Apes and 10 Commandments. RoboCop number 25. Why?
I heard they're doing a series now.
Yes, and I believe the series is supposed to be more like the 87 Verhoeven film.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 are the 14 remakes that completely missed the point of the original.
Yeah. It does really miss the point of the original. The original was a satire. It had all the weird humor in it. And again, this one tries to be a gritty film.
It's sad. Gary Oldman and Samuel L. Jackson.
Dude, the fucking cast is stacked in this shit. Gary Oldman, Samuel Jackson's in it. Joel Kinnaman, who's in the Suicide Squad, he plays the RoboCop. I think Michael Keaton is in it.
Michael Keaton is in it, yeah.
Yeah, like there's a few like really good actors in this film, but they still missed the mark with it.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the series one. I'm hoping it ends up being pretty good because it's also, I know Peter Weller is going to be involved in it too. So, number 26, Rollerball.
Why?
My favorite thing about this is it's directed by John McTiernan, who did Die Hard and Last Action Hero and a lot of these other great action films from like the 80s and 90s. And he did this film and then went to jail for laundering money, which I believe he was using this film to do. Stars Chris Klein, best known for American Pie, the only movie he ever could actually act in. He is a terrible actor.
Yep.
This movie's bad. All I remember about this film is Paul Heyman's in it, Mike.
Oh God!
Basically playing Paul Heyman. It's so bad. Nightmare on Elm Street reboot number 27 with Jackie Earle Haley again.
I just because I remade it, I'm gonna boot it. I'm gonna say it's terrible.
I know, because that's Mike's favorite horror film. So,
Especially
legendary.
you don't have the original Freddy Krueger playing Freddy Krueger anymore.
Yeah. Then I saw this one, Legend of Hercules, and I thought it was going to be the one with The Rock, but it's not.
Oh,
I never even heard of this one. 29, Conan the Barbarian, Jason Momoa. That was fucking terrible. April Fool's Day, number 30. That's a horror remake. Now we're getting kind of like into the
best acting I think Jason Momoa has ever done was after he got kicked in the head with a horse in Game of Thrones. He's like, that was his best.
He's really good in the Dune films.
Mm-hmm.
He's very good in the Dune films, and he's going to be in the third one.
In those bank commercials he's been doing lately. That's about
I am looking forward to seeing him as Lobo, though.
Yeah, he does look good for the Supergirl film. Is there anything on the rest of this list that anybody wants to point out? Like, there's The Lion King at 35.
I want to point out things that aren't on the list.
Okay.
The Crow.
It might be on here. It might be low. I'm going through the list.
I went through the entire list. It's not there.
Oh, you don't see it on there?
I did not. No.
Flatliners.
Wow. Yeah, that should definitely be on there.
They redid Flatliners.
Yeah.
Yeah, they redid Flatliners with Ellen Page. Lion King, The Grudge, Pink Panther with Steve Martin.
Yeah. Another 80 Days.
Oh, Martyrs, number 38. That's a remake of a French film of the same name. Kev, you'll love that film. The woman gets flayed alive at the end.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like it's right up my alley.
39, Child's Play with Mark Hamill as the voice of Chucky.
Oh, wait, there was I know. I know this.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm going lower on the list now, trying to see.
Number 53, Red Dawn. That's
yeah.
That should be up.
They got the Matthew Broderick Godzilla on here at 49. The Mulan live action, Red Dawn.
You see, I don't think you should. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the live action remakes, but I don't find them as like reboots, you know?
Yeah, and I actually don't think I can't categorize The Lion King as a live action remake when it's all CGI.
Right.
Just because they look like more realistic doesn't mean it's a remake.
Number 60, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, I got one on for you. Number 58, The Fog. The Fog is a remake of a John Carpenter film from 1982.
Right.
John Carpenter, I don't know why he let anybody remake this film because it is fucking terrible. This should be on the list of movies that missed a point.
Here's one that should probably be voted up higher. Number 70, The Day the Earth Stood Still with Keanu Reeves.
Oh, that's number 1 on movies that missed a point.
Yeah.
Poseidon, I saw that in the fucking theater. God, that sucked.
Here's one on my list. Number 59, Old Boy with Josh Brolin. This is based on a South Korean film. The South Korean film is fucking perfect. This movie is a total miss. Like, total does not get the point of the original. Let's see what else we got here.
I have a question.
That's Cemetery.
Number 72.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlet Letter. I actually, during high school, we watched this in class. This version.
Yeah. I think it was the one they used in class mostly.
I did think it was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wasn't. Did you know there was a remake of Stagecoach? I did not know that.
Neither did I.
1966. Anne Margaret, Alex Gordon, Bing Crosby.
Wow. Okay.
Mike, your opinion on True Grit?
I thought the remake was good too. Not as
Okay.
good.
I really like the remake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as good as the original, but it was good enough that I won't kill it.
You weren't upset by it?
No.
Okay.
See, the Coen brothers directed it, and I think like they did what I said that you had to do. You had to change it just enough
Yes.
to make it kind of different, but they didn't change it all the way. You know.
Here's one that definitely needs to go higher. Number 82.
Planet of the Apes. Yeah, that fucking should be higher on the list. Let's see what else we got here. Bad News Bears with Billy Bob Thornton.
That should be higher on the list.
House of Wax, which is a remake of a Vincent Price film. Death at a Funeral, number 88, which is a remake of a British film, which I actually like the American version of Death at a Funeral. I think it's pretty funny. And then I think
Haunting on there, which
where is that at?
the Haunting was. God, that's down there.
Lady Killers.
Gotta see if I can find it now. And this surprised me. City of Angels, I did not know was a remake.
It's a remake of like that's another like remake of a foreign film.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here you go, 103, Clash of the Titans.
I was about to say that one. That needs to go up, 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 up.
Number 104, Shaft with Samuel L. Jackson. Here's The Miracle, 434th Street at 107. Where's your Attenborough?
I don't hate
I didn't
it.
think the remake. Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't.
I prefer the original. I don't hate this version.
Right.
I feel like if you go as you get down lower on the list, you're looking at films that are not that bad as far as remakes go.
All right.
You know,
So
like
Whoa.
you know,
They remade Friday the 13th with Jared Padalecki.
yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The
Oh, here's
Haunting
the
was
Hercules
number-
with the Rock. The Rock's Hercules, number
Mhm.
126.
Oh, God, that's
The Haunting was number 118. And I
Mhm.
know that the original was Vincent Price, which I'm sure is really good, but I think the Michael Finnegan one is just takes a cake.
I mean, that's a series. Yeah,
I
and
know,
that's different because that's a series. But
You
like,
know
yeah,
what's
it's
not
so
on this
good.
list?
Mhm.
Fucking Ghostbusters.
Mm.
Here's Sabrina. That's gonna get my wife angry. She loves that film.
How about 131 there for you, Lee? War of the Worlds.
Oh, fuck that movie. I hate that fucking movie. I love Spielberg. I hate that movie. Let's see what else we got. Fright Night, Alice in Wonderland, Johnny Depp one. Evil Dead,
Tomb Raider.
Manchurian Candidate. See, that's like the thing. Like you get lower on the list, you're starting to see things that are
Not
not bad.
cool.
No,
You know,
I thought The Wolfman was
I
actually pretty good.
I like the Manchurian Candidate with Denzel.
What did you guys
Mhm.
think of the remake of the Longest Yard?
Mm.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah, I didn't care for it. I
No,
really
I
liked
wasn't
it. I really like the Burt Reynolds one.
I like the Manchurian Candidate remake.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like here, you got Dread with Carl Urban. That's fucking fantastic.
Mhm.
I want a sequel to that one. Italian Job. I like the Italian Job. The Mark Wahlberg one.
Scarface was a remake.
Scarface is a remake of a film from the 30s with Edward G. Robinson.
Okay.
So like it's a remake, but it's like it's so far apart from the original that it really doesn't really count as a remake. You know, and that's the last one on the list. Wow. Yeah, The Crow should be on there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a mess.
Crow should definitely be on there. But that's our list for tonight. Mike, you have any must try beer? Or I'm sorry, you did that one already. Beer trivia, of course. There we go.
do. It paints beer it paints beer less as a ceremonious rarity and more as a familiar companion, something brewed with relative speed and meant for everyday enjoyment. While most beers aren't aged like fine whiskeys and vintage wines, exceptions exist, just as not all wines and whiskeys are long matured. The comparison drifts briefly into process.
That's what
Wine
you get for drinking that 100 proof whiskey, dude.
shit. Wine can emerge quite simply from crushing grapes and natural yeast, whereas beer demands a more deliberate beginning. Barley in its raw form offers little So before brewing even begins, it must be transformed into malt. That early, careful preparation sets beer on its long, more. I can't even see the fucking word right now.
Intricate.
Intricate. Thank you. Path from grain to glass.
We have a cinema quote of the week as well.
The principal benefit. No, I'm just kidding. The principal benefit of acting has afforded me is the money to pay for my psychoanalysis. From the very sane Marlon Brando.
Hey, based on a lot of the shit I read about him, especially towards the latter part of his life, I don't think that psychoanalysis was working. Anybody saw Island of Dr. Moreau? Something didn't work.
Last good movie he was in was The Freshman.
The Freshman's a really good movie.
When the Island of Dr. Moreau was announced coming out, I was so hyped to watch it.
Same.
And then I watched it. It went, what the fuck did I just watch?
I watched it and I was like, I'm so glad I watched this. Oh, speaking of watching films, I saw Project Hail Mary this week with Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
You good?
It was really, really good. It's from the same person who wrote The Martian.
Yeah.
I still like The Martian better, but it was a really, really good movie. And Ryan Gosling's awesome. I told Katie this after I watched it. I think Ryan Gosling might be like my favorite actor right now.
Huh. Do you think he's dreamy?
He is dreamy, but it's more like I think he is a better actor than people give him credit for. Because like he's really good in this film. He's really good in The Nice Guys, which is a hilarious movie. He's really good in Driver, which is a very serious movie. He's really good in Blade Runner 2049, and they're all very different characters. And
right,
I think he's a really good actor and doesn't get the credit he deserves for it. And he's one of the best SNL hosts they've had in a while. Yeah. So how were your drinks this evening, gentlemen?
They were good. They were delicious. And it's been a while since I've been able to finish 2 15-ounce cans in a sitting. So it's been a day.
Let me tell you this. It starts to go down smooth, but the backbite kicks you in the ass.
And makes seeing words really hard. So I had 2 different espresso martinis tonight in tiny, tiny cans. The Loverboy espresso martini wine cocktail and the Cutwater espresso martini vodka cocktail. One is 12% alcohol by volume. The other is 13% alcohol by volume. I finished them both, and I'm surprised I'm not slurring. Although I might be slurring, just don't hear it myself.
You just got a little stutter going.
Little stutter going, yeah. So thank you for joining us tonight, everybody, for episode 233, Worst Hollywood Remakes and Reboots. We hope you enjoyed listening to this episode as much as we enjoyed recording it for you. Remember to send us emails at filmsandfermentation@gmail.com or visit linktree.com/filmsandfermentation to find all of our social media podcast links. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/filmsandfermentation or buy our merchandise at teespring.com. You can text us at 904-867-4466 or watch us on YouTube, Rumble, or the Podnation Media Network on Roku. Don't forget to stop by the crossroads between Pickled and Fermented next time around for episode 234. We're breaking out the bracket again. We're going to do a bracket episode on the best movie trilogies. That should be a very interesting one. I already looked at the bracket that we're using, and there's a couple like first round matchups that are going to be really difficult. So it should be fun. In the meantime, I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike.
This has been the Films and Fermentation Podcast. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.